Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dr. Yasmeen Muhammad. I am the Wellness Advisor for Taqwa Care. My journey with cancer, warga cancer, that's a lot of discovery that I found out. No, but anyway, it's actually a great rewarding journey with them. Being with them, considered as 24/7 a day. Anytime they could just call up. For example, if they couldn't sleep at night, they just call and say why they can't even lie down a bed. I'm actually taking care of about nearly thousands of cancer warrior, all kinds of cancer from breast to liver, colon and all that. And what they need actually is a support, a moral support, and then a lot of emotional and mentally support. This is what they actually need. Integrated means synergy of everything. Well, in order to reach that part of recovery for a cancer warrior, they need to actually look into their diet, change their lifestyle, restore back their body balance, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. So all this actually is considered as integrated. So it's not just about how they eat, what food they choose, what product they use, and it also need to constantly talking to them. We have to also enter their mind. What are they thinking right now? They are not supposed to looking into backward, which is the shadows. What happened is the more they look into why they happening to them, why they have cancer, this is all darkness, and the darkness will pull them down, and this will suppress further down their immune system. Diet integrated cancer care. Okay, for example, for instance, okay, we eat every day. Okay, we eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay, for cancer, for one to have cancer, that means their body is actually in acidic environment. So cancer will not surface just like that. As all we knew that cancer can be formed after 10 years, not immediately. So whatever happened, it is that once that you are diagnosed of cancer, you need to restore back your body system. You need to 360 degrees change your diet, the way you eat, the way you sleep, the hours of sleeping, and diet in the sense that whatever you used to eat before, like you used to eat processed food, you like to eat, you are a sweet tooth person who eat a lot of dessert. So all this need to change. You need to look into it again and need to revise back again and restore back your body balance. This is the meaning of integrated on the diet part, because a lot of things like sugar, element sugar, and we all knew that cancer cell, they also depend on glucose to survive. So what happened that we as a human being, we also depend on glucose to survive. It converted to energy, and all of our body system all need glucose to function. So which means that what sort of glucose that the cancer individual has to depend on, so that instead of feeding the cancer cell, they will feed themselves. Okay, restoring body balance, which means that we consider as acid and alkaline balance. Okay, as a normal human being, we say that we need to have, I think right now, current era, which is epidemic era, we need to have at least actually 70% alkaline and 30% acidic. So which means that acidic food, what is acidic food? Your meat, your sugar, and all this saturated fat, all these are acidic food. So right now, if we have 70% of alkaline in our body, then if anything happen, any illness surface, that means the alkaline environment can counter the acidic environment. For those who diagnosed of cancer, usually I would advise them to focus on just alkaline environment. So that means first to restore back their balance. I mean after they stop the growth, stop the spreading of cancer cells, then they can focus on restoring back their body balance, which means alkaline and acidic balance. Integrated cancer care. That means it's not some of them is just focusing on food. Okay, I cannot eat this, I can eat this, but then lifestyle, no exercise. So this is also not working, it's not working. So it's not about just taking care of food, but it's also how you sleep, how you exercise, how you have a good circulation in your body, how you soak your feet, even soaking your feet. This is also will distress your system. We always recommend this, for those after a hard day works, after a hard day of stressful day, you just distress it with a simple tub of warm water, with a solution, and soak your feet for 10 minutes. So this is an easy way. So integrated cancer care not only involved in just the diet, but also lifestyle. I mean, when you have cancer, your energy will be reduced 50%. Because why? You are not eating the usual glucose, processed food. So that means, which means that the energy level will be down for 50%. So the phase are slower. So you can go for brisk walking, stretch exercise or breathing, because they need to have a lot of good breathing exercise technique, so that they inhale a lot of oxygen in. Managing their emotion is something very hard to do, because a lot of them, when they are diagnosed of cancer, they already frame their mind that I have cancer, that I'm going to die, because a lot of them have this negativity that cancer is of course, it's a deadly disease, but they just say that I'm fated to die. But not forgetting that we have a lot of survivor now, that towards positivity, that yes, there is a lot of survivor, and in a sense that they need to tell themselves that they need to be positive. They need to tell themselves that they can go through with it. I mean, I know it's very difficult, But then again, they have to work hard for it. And then just little self-talk that they've been having, telling themselves this, why, all this. They need to stop all that. This is why Taqwa Care, Taqwa Integrated Cancer Care is all about reminding them. It's not about reminding them again and again, because to tell them one or twice or even 3 or 4 times, they will not listen, because their mind is all filled up with a lot of negativity, because to them there's no more hope anymore. What to do? Anything that can resolve the issue now. Well, we know that there's no magic bullet in anything, So they need a lot of, as I said again, work and discipline. So that's why this integrated cancer care that Taqwa is giving is actually something that would change to teach them emotionally, physically, and spiritually. I think it is something that it need to be done for them to sustain longer period. Taqwa Care commitment, what commitment that Taqwa can offer is that committed to be there for them is one thing, and then it's not an easy journey for them and for the one who are handling this also, because it has to be really for them to be connected, in a sense that the person and also the one who are giving the session. I mean, the one who are giving the advice. Because you not only have to change the person that having cancer, you need to change the whole background, which means that the whole family, the whole environment, everything need to change. Like I said, it has to change 360 degrees, and the family got to support. Everything in the house got to change. The way the time of the sleep, the way they think, how they think, how they feel. This all involved in this, and this is what Taqwa going to integrated cancer care services going to contribute into cancer care program on this. It's not just about diet, lifestyle. It also touch on their emotional, physically, mentally, and juga spiritually. So because we need to calm them down, very important. Calm them down, because they have a lot of illusion, in their mind. Everything they have their little self-talk in them, that nobody tells them this, but they assume a lot of things. If we can go through this phase on talking to them, reminding them again, and most important to tell them that they can survive with hard work, of course, with faith, with right initiative. If they're willing to change and take the challenge, they can be well again. Cancer is actually a threat to everybody, not even for those who already have cancer. And it is like a powerful, evil, and deadly force. Okay, and then to the cancer warrior, it is something that will inflict inside them, that cause a lot of injury to the body. Not only the area that they have cancer, to all parts of body, especially when the cancer have their own life support system. They are hosts in our body. They are hosts. They are not bacteria, they are not virus. They are actually an invisible army where they have their own life support system. That's why they are using our glucose to give them energy. They are using our acidic environment, fermentation environment in our system to give them a living environment. I would want to advise everyone to have a prevention right now. I mean, we can start now to prevent, because cancer do not recognize age right now. Even a 1-year-old also can have cancer. Moreover, to the current environment of COVID-19, so we all well aware that anything can happen at any time. I mean, we have to understand that taking care of diet is important, and eat well, and then live well, and then stress-free environment. And we all know that anxiety issue is actually an epidemic right now. Everybody living with anxiety. And what happened now? Anxiety is also emotional stress. And all these things will give you fake symptoms. Sometimes we don't even know that we feel that we are sick, but we are not sick actually. It's just illusion. So very important now, you have to eat well. If you are diagnosed of cancer, it's not the end of the world. It's not fated to die, which I mean that there is still room and chances for you to get well again. We can manage wellness actually. I mean, not we, as in the cancer warrior, they can manage to maintain their situation. Have you heard of this? One can survive cancer for many years, but when they get infected overnight, they can pass away. So what tells us then? That means what tells you that they can survive, they can maintain long with the right diet and lifestyle. That means stay away from the do's and don'ts, what cannot eat. Cannot eat is one thing. It's not just about cannot eat. It's stay away from elements that feed the cancer cells. Elements that give the cells more energy to thrive in the body. So this is what before and after treatment. So they have to be well aware that when they have treatment, especially like chemo and radio, before treatment, what they need to do, they need to strengthen their immune system. They need to strengthen their antibody. So I shall say that they need to eat a lot of vegetables and fruit, because in vegetable and fruits, the only vitamin and minerals are there. So that means that they have to a few weeks before treatment, they have to take care of diet. They have to sleep well. They have to stay away from stress. Let go of certain things, forgive and love, And after treatment, they have to make sure they eat. During the treatment, all the cells destroy. The good, not even the good cell, the bad cells are all destroyed. Because, and then what they need to do is they need to restore back the balance. They need to recover back. From where? From food. Because food heals, From food they get back all the energy. From food we grow, We grow from food. So which means that before and after treatment is very important. Again, mentally, physically and spiritually, all this has to be positive. And this is actually another journey that they have to take. They have to put in their mind that they have to go on and work and sustain after treatment to go for the next treatment. Because if they're not able to go for the next treatment, that means their life will be in danger, because the cancer cell might spread again. The do's and don'ts for before and after treatment. So before treatment, if they know that this is a date that the doctor diagnosed, the doctor's telling them this is your treatment date. You have 5 cycles of chemotherapy for this month. Every week, every month, one chemo. So for 5 months. So then they have to do this. They have to eat well. They have to force themselves to eat well. Some of them with that kind of mindset, they don't have the courage to eat. They don't have the desire to eat. So they have to force themselves. They have to know that they have to eat well, so that the immune system, they strengthen their immune system. If they cannot eat well, if they cannot afford to eat, do something that to urge them to eat. like sucking a piece of lemon, as simple as that, like young ginger, and many times when we don't feel like eating, it's because our stomach is full of gas and acid. So what to do now? So just slice some young ginger, soak it in a warm pail of water, 10 minutes, and all your acid and wind will dispel out from your system. That means then you have desire to eat. So in a way that before and after treatment, before the guideline for them what to eat, what not to eat, and then after treatment also the same. This is very important. Diet is the number one, and after that will be lifestyle. What actually the products they need? As we all knew that when one having issues of cancer, their body is high level of acidic environment. So they have to be careful also what they choose to use for themselves, what to apply on the skin, because whatever application on the skin, 60% will absorb into the skin. So this is why one has to look into a product which is natural, no paraffin, no paraben. Paraffin is come from petrochemical, and then no paraben, no camphor, and then no mineral oil. So this is what Taqwa Care provide a range of product for cancer care, integrated cancer care management, so that it will help them to go through their daily lives, day to day, reducing their pain. What happened then is that they will be given painkiller. Some of them were given strong painkiller so that to help them to ease their pain. But there is dosage for that for painkiller. They can't simply take every hour of painkiller. So what they can do, they can also use this relief salves, which Taqwa offered relief salve to relieve their pain. Because once the pain to a certain degree or percentage has been relieved, that means the body inflammation can be reduced. That means the amount of suppressed the immune system, it also can be reduced. So which is why for cancer care, actually not only emotionally, they need to feel good. That's why after treatment of chemo, after treatment of radio, you need to feel good. Your body tak boleh dibayangkan sakit yang mereka hadapi. I mean cannot, any one of them, the degree of damage in their body, the degree of pain that they are going through is all different. It's never the same. So by applying all this natural salve with no paraben, with no chemical, with no mineral oil, then it's like a receptor on the skin, to make them feel a relief, and then it will reduce their pain, and automatically from here, it's a pain relief. Hot and cold relief salves. Okay, the word salve is actually similar, not same as the balm. When you look at it, it's like a balm, It's like a rub, but it's never the same, because salve is actually there is no preservative, because there is no water content, not even 1% of water, which means that salve you can keep it for maybe more than 5 to 10 years, in your keeping. But balm, there is water content. That's why easily get spoiled. So what happened is hot and cold. Hot and cold has been an healing element for thousands of years. Which we call it a positive and negative, yin and yang. Hot and cold. What happened is why I have created this hot and cold element, because it heals, right? Because when you are having pain in your body feel pain, your knee, your back, due to a lot of problem. One of it that anything can happen, muscle soreness, internal swollen, internal organ not feeling comfortable, and also it's like something, it's a trigger of inflammation, they call it. So we need an anti-inflammatory element, which is in this hot element, hot salve. Because hot salve, the main ingredient which is carry the anti-inflammatory agent is actually the capsaicin. 3 kinds of chili been mixed specially to carry the element of anti-inflammatory. So you rub it on the joints and your muscles. You don't have to massage it. Why? Because we are using the platform of beeswax beeswax, which is grade A. There is a lot of beeswax in the market, no? So whether the beeswax is A, B, or C, this is all material and functional material. So you just rub it on to the area which is prone to pain or while you are feeling pain. And then what happened to the coal? The coal is used to reduce the pressure that's going to increase. So everyone, when we have pain in our body, pain in our legs, pain in our joint, automatically your pressure will increase. So that's why we need that cool element to rub on your shoulder and your head. So this combination of hot and cold is actually a pain relief. It's a natural pain relief. So if you apply Taqwa care, integrated care, healing salve, you can apply 10 times a day, 5 times a day, no problem, because it's all from natural base, and it will not affect any part of your other organ. So just apply before you feeling pain or when you are feeling pain. I'm on alert 24/7 for them, for all my warriors, because why, anything can happen to them anytime. So what we offer right now, we will have a Telegram halaman, where we interact, ongoing there, interaction. They can ask question anytime. So even if you see a doctor or hospital, there is a time for there. But with our integrated cancer care link right now, there's no time limit actually. We have a link which is in Telegram that we will look into anything that we can help them. Any question. Sometimes even they go to hospital, they will be given a report and they don't even understand what the report means for them. And we also willing to help them, assist them to understand further what is stated there. And also we also can source parties or area that can assist on whatever question that they need to ask, inshallah. I think it is something good, something good is happening, So for my experience for this many years, I have been doing this work for alone, because it's very difficult for me to explain also, to share with everyone how my journey has been with them, But it's a very rewarding. I have no regrets taking care of them, But what Taqwa with integrated cancer care program that they are introducing right now, I think this is something that every one of them needs. Now there is a place for them to go, one place. They will not be like a losing cannon here and there, finding solution and answer. So if there's a way that everybody can come into one area that to have the right answers, what we can do, what we can help, what we can assist, what is in their mind, what are they thinking. So I think this is something that is the first step for them to usahakan mereka to get well again. Because the mindset is very important in the first stage, the mindset, because we doesn't want to go them loose. If they need to surgery, they need to go for surgery. This is very important. This is why the area where they need to go in the first place when they diagnose of cancer, they need to open up to take the challenge. It's a new journey for them. So this is what is very important, and it's very difficult, and it needs a lot of work and discipline. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dr. Yasmeen Muhammad. Don't forget to watch Ask Dr. Yasmeen on Taqwa Care TV. See you soon. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dr. Yasmeen Muhammad. Don't forget to watch Ask Dr. Yasmeen only on Taqwa Care TV. See you soon. If you are looking for cancer care solution, integrated cancer care by Taqwa is for you. Because with Taqwa, we care.